In this lecture, we will discuss the frequently used terms in blockchain technology. Genesis block. Genesis block is nothing but the first block of a blockchain, initiating the process. When the Bitcoin blockchain was initiated, its Genesis block was the first block that created 21 million Bitcoins. While tracking or traversing blockchain, you'll end up at the Genesis block as all the blocks in a blockchain are connected with the use of hash. All the transactions occur from the Genesis block, which is mostly hard-coded inside the system. Creating Genesis block is necessary, be it a public blockchain or private blockchain, as this acts as a starting point of a blockchain. In the Bitcoin blockchain, there are 21 billion pre-mined coins, which are being defined in the Genesis block. Similarly, your private blockchain can also have pre-mined coins, say 20 coins, defined in the Genesis block. Second is difficulty. Difficulty is a measure of how difficult it is to find a new block or confirm a new transaction. When a transaction occurs on the blockchain, a random number is associated with it. This random number can be any number from 1 to 6 billion. When a blockchain is initiated, random number is as small as 1,000 or 2,000, and thus it is easy to guess. As number of miners increases, the size of blockchain also increases, and as a result, length of random numbers also increases. Consequently, it becomes difficult to estimate random number. Difficulty is just how much hashing power has been deployed by the network of miners. When a transaction is confirmed and made public by adding it to the public ledger, a reward in the form of crypto coins is granted to the distinguished miner. In the case of Bitcoin blockchain, a miner is granted 12.5 Bitcoins per block, and in the Ethereum blockchain, 5 Ethers per block is granted as a reward. Consensus algorithm is a mechanism that helps in identifying the right miner among multiple miners, confirming a transaction. It makes sure that there is only a single miner who has confirmed a transaction, and thus enabling to transfer reward to that particular miner. For instance, there are 100 miners who claim a transaction confirmation. How to identify to whom reward must be transferred? Make use of consensus algorithms. Proof of stake, proof of work, decentralized proof of stake are few consensus algorithms used in the validation of blockchain. Solidity is a programming language used to code smart contracts in the Ethereum blockchain. Once a smart contract is coded, it is converted into bytecode and is then executed on the Ethereum blockchain. Different functions can be executed in a smart contract, but you need to create transactions for that. How to create a smart contract with the use of Solidity will be discussed in the next session. Suppose there is a gap among a group of people working on the blockchain. 50% of the lot wants to use one protocol, and remaining 50% wants to use the other protocol. This situation is a hard fork, where one blockchain is split into 2 blockchains, making previous invalid blocks transactions as valid or vice versa. This results in the creation of a fork in the blockchain. One chain follows the new, upgraded version of blockchain, and the other follows the old version. Ledger is a book-type data structure provided to all the participants of the blockchain, in which all transactions from day one is recorded, accessible to all. All transactions collectively constitutes a ledger. Public ledger is a ledger accessible to public, i.e., anyone on the blockchain can read or write the public ledger by a means of proper method, such as in Bitcoin and Ethereum blockchain. Hash rate is a measurement unit of processing power of the blockchain network. The cryptographic algorithm and the mathematical related problems involved in the blockchain are computed with hash rates. For example, when network reaches the hash rate of 10 TH per second, it means it could make 10 trillion calculations per second. We are done. We have discussed the basics of blockchain, what is blockchain, benefits of different types of blockchain, and some of the major blockchain available in the market. In the next lecture, I will go deep into the technical aspects of blockchain technology.